Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 9 of season 6. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. And is it me, or does it feel like we're absolutely flying? It feels like it was just yesterday that we was watching Damon and Bonner get blasted into a bliss, and we didn't know if they would even be in this season. Now fast forward to this present day, we've had so much information laid out to us. You know, we've got a new character in Joe, got a new character in Kai, who seems absolutely crazy. He was first introduced in this place May 10th 1994, and it seemed like this day was repeating over and over again for Damon and Bonner, and they was wondering, why are we here? Is it my hell, Damon? Is it your hell, Bonner? Who knows? You know, why did Grams choose this place? Who did she cut a deal with, and why did they come here to, you know, to live? What was going on if nobody else was here? Well, turns out somebody else was living in this place and he was watching them. Turns out this guy's called Kai. He killed his 4 siblings. Bonnie found out in the paper, brutally murdered them. The guy's an absolutely psychopath. He is a witch, but a different type of witch. He's not one that can have powers himself. What he does is he can go over, he can touch you, he can absorb some of your powers, he can hold them and use them. But there's a period of time where he has to do the spell before it obviously disappears. Now, he's part of a coven. They are the ones that sent him here. This coven is the one that Stefan went to try and find when he was trying to search for Damon, and he couldn't. This is the same coven that Enzo heard that they could find Damon as well, but they never chased down the lead because they diverted to find Stefan with Caroline when he was wondering where Stefan had gone. So the interesting thing is, Kai here, he's got an ascendant. This ascendant can be used with a Bennett's blood and the Bennett spell, and they'll use it when the moon crosses the sun. They can stand underneath it, activate it, boom, get back into present day. Well, after Bonnie found out that this Kai is absolutely crazy, there's no way that Bonnie's going to let him return to present day. So what she done is, she actually used the ascendant, but she pulled Damon in and sent him back. Now, obviously, Damon thought she was dead. He's told Jeremy, look, you know, she's found peace, she's gone, believing that she actually had died, because he thought that Kai probably was going to kill her because he tried to attack them as it was happening. Well, turns out Damon's on this side. He's teamed back up with Stefan, you know, loving that brotherly thing. He's missing Bonnie as well. I love it, mate. He's calling her Bonbon. I can't believe the progression that they've got. It's literally since season 1 to now. It's amazing. We've got new characters here in the present. We've got Joe. And like I said, now we've got more of Liv and Luke. We found out that they are actually siblings. And what's even more crazy is they are from the coven that banished Kai, and he is their brother. So he's killed 4 of his siblings. Actually, he didn't kill 4. He killed 3 of them. The paper said 4. Joe stayed alive. She's the one that he actually stabbed and ripped the spleen out, which is crazy. Now, the reason why Luke and Liv are on the run is because they're coven. When you're twins, when you turn 21, I think, they have to merge. They come together to combine the powers, the strongest one survives. Well, Kai, obviously, because he hasn't got full powers himself and he has to absorb it, he was never going to be the leader of his coven, and they shunned him, kind of. They didn't want him to be sort of in charge. So what he'd done is he was going to take them all out. He's going to try and kill the twins. He's going to try and absorb the powers. He was going to try, obviously, to be in charge. We've seen it in the last episode that he was, he was killing people, isn't it? That's the reason he went after Joe. She agreed. She was like, look, mate, if you want to be in charge, that's fine, I'll merge with you. So they went to do the sacrifice, or whatever you want to call it, the merger. As he was stood around and the coven was there, Kai was wondering, why is it not happening? You know, like, why am I not transitioning over to be powerful? Why can't I feel your powers? Turns out it was a setup from his dad. His dad was the reason why he got banished, because they obviously knew that he was crazy, didn't want him part of the present, wanted him gone. They knew that he would be bad news, so that is why he is gone into this side. So it was interesting we got that, because it makes, well, it just gives us a bit of understanding of how he got to the place where he is today. And like I said, and then we found out that these are siblings. Liv and Luke are on the run for the coven because they don't want to pretty much kill one of each other. And now he's over there with Bonnie. Bonnie sent her powers back in a teddy bear, so she can't do anything with the ascendant. She would rather stay on that side and stop Kai from coming into the present. Well, Kai, he was thinking, you know, how did you transfer your powers? How did you put your powers into that bear? Because when we got the flashback, he was trying to go after Joe, like I was just saying with this ritual, and her powers wasn't working. Well, he clocked that she was outside this one time with the knife that he stabbed her with, and he realised that she transferred her powers into this knife. He went into it in 1994 in this realm that him and Bonnie are currently in. He found the knife, he got the powers, absorbed it. He's strong now. Bonnie come over to him, you know, he realised that he doesn't need Bonnie to do the spell. All he needs is a Bennett blood. So he stabbed her, he's took her blood, he's left her, He's got powers, and that is where we ended. So it is fascinating, mate. This guy is actually really interesting. The last 3 episodes have got me excited. I'm loving the opening to this season. Caroline's told Stefan that she likes him. Stefan doesn't really know how he feels yet. It's a bit like, will they, won't they? You know, it's up in the air. But I think Stefan's going to come round because, like I said, she's perfect for him. He's perfect for her. You might never have thought of her that way, but the more he thinks about it, he will realise that they are a golden couple. And then in the storyline with Alaric and Joe, Alaric's no longer a vampire. We're seeing that obviously because he went to save Damon and Enzo, and sadly he lost his powers, but luckily for him, he didn't really like being a vampire, so it worked out. And then obviously he's dating Joe now, which is good, and Liam is no longer in the scene because Elena compelled him to forget because he's just in the way. All this chaos going on, he's literally just like a pest, and we don't need him. So that's where we're currently at. If you do enjoy today's video, please smash a like and a button, it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, thank you for clicking on my video, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
I've had a day from hell, and we got Thai food. Oh, this is perfect. I'm starving. Where's yours?
Oh, very funny.
That is funny. She seems alright.
To get her drunk. No, I compelled him to do whatever it takes.
I swear, your dad, I have never been given so clear a blessing.
And he tried to kill me. How's that a blessing?
Because he didn't try to kill me. He just ran.
They let me go. We made a deal. Betray your brother and get your freedom.
Where does the ascendant fall into this deal? I still don't understand why you'd want it.
As long as I have it, then no one can use it to get Kai out. Used to sleep with it under my pillow. Grown up now, and I keep it in my underwear drawer. No more distractions.
You realize he is gonna kill you when he finds out what you did to him. When's this grand theft gonna happen?
It's already happened. Here it is. Thanks, buddy. Go home to Joe. Be a good boyfriend. Forget this ever happened.
I thought Joe was going to find out. I thought, you know, do you not think that sometimes, yeah, you should just wait just a little bit because you disclose a bit of information and boom, it happens, and it's just like, oh, where's it gone, you know? Underwear drawer, surely she's going to notice it in the next couple of days because, you know, how many underwear do you have? You know, millions. Is it hid literally deep beneath it? So I just think, like, in terms of, like, real life, you find a bit of information, check it's there, whatever's, and then you just play it out a little bit slowly. But obviously, in terms of this show, Damon wants to get Bonnie back straight away.
What?
It's about Bonnie. He thought the Kai had killed her, but he just found out that she's alive, and he's doing everything that he can. So Liv's looking for a way to send us over there so that we can find Bonnie and bring her back.
This is good news. Tonight, I'm gonna see Bonnie again, and everything is gonna go back to the way it was. Because I have never heard that before.
Look, why can't Luke do it?
Is he enjoying his last few weeks as a singular twin? I can't stay locked up in here any longer. I'm out of clothes, and I've had pizza for breakfast every day this week. If I survive, you'll be dating the all-powerful leader of the Gemini coven. Because if I start imagining my life stuck in this town, running away from my family, I will fall apart.
These are pretty cute. Do you not think, like, you don't have to be a big Tyler fan, but, like, they're actually okay together, these.
And that was an actual fight 2 people just had.
Get used to it.
Or I won't, and a vampire kill me like they killed your friend Trip. I helped you. Now you help me. Time for a little family reunion.
Do you know about that? How she felt about it?
Told me a little while back. I want both of them to be happy.
Even if she compels away all the things she likes about him?
Oh, he's daggered it in there. Look at him.
You got everything?
Yep. Blood from a Bennett and an ascendant from whatever the hell your last name is.
Surprised that Joe gave it up. The only thing keeping Kai locked in his prison. If he gets out, he's coming after Joe.
Good old Joe.
Once I send you over, the clock's ticking.
And how do we get back?
Drink these, my blood.
That's actually really good.
Bitter. Wonder why.
This is sick. This is really good.
I used to come here every day after the accident.
That's where your parents are buried.
Yeah, but not in 1994.
Oh, imagine if she runs into him. That'd be interesting. Even I've got to say, I know nothing's really happened yet, but I'm actually really excited. This season's really intriguing, man. Like, I think it's so fascinating. It's got loads of potential. I hope it doesn't, like, big it up and then fucking let me down. Like, I don't even know what I'm expecting. That's the beauty of it. I have no idea what I'm expecting. All I know is what is happening. I'm very invested. Does that make sense? Like, it's loads of stuff's going on, and I'm just like, what's going to happen to Liv? What's going to happen to Joe? What's going to happen to Alaric? You know, when she finds out, is this guy, is he going to come back? Is he going to kill everyone? Is Bonnie going to survive? Is Elena and Damon going to get stuck on this side? You know, like, I've got loads of questions. I'm well interested. I'm literally fully invested. And it makes you think, right, that, again, I'm not saying last season was not good, but I don't think that I felt this way until right near the very end when it started getting actiony. Do you know what I mean? And it's just mad, like, how you can watch something and you think, yeah, that's good, and then you watch another thing and then you're like, whoa, this is great, and then you're like, okay, that last one wasn't that good. That's how I feel like with these seasons. When I compare them both, this one and 5, already I'm like, whoa, this one's got me well hooked more than season 5, and I never realised that season 5 didn't have me hooked until I started watching this one again, because it's a lot of episodes, so you do forget, and I'm just really excited, man. Like, what's he going to do when he finds out that Damon's back?
Why are jeans so tight when the phone
Oh,
is so big?
transition back already.
Hey, speaking of planes, have you flown recently? Those are the whole liquid situation and the stripping before you go through security thing.
I know, I'm chatty. Been in prison for a while. Well, not like a regular prison. You know, more like a...
All right, we're here.
Oh, hey, gum. Nice.
I knew it.
Thank you.
I looked in every room, plus the basement. Damon, you don't think that Kai...
Look, let's not jump to depressing conclusions yet.
Oh my God, Damon, this is blood.
And we're jumping. If Kai has Bonnie, we need to talk.
So you're gonna call him?
Got a
Page
pager.
him, actually. Pagers are an ancient form of telecommunication.
I know what a pager is.
We dial Jackass's number, we leave our number, and now we sit by the phone like a 13-year-old girl and wait.
Love the continuity, absolutely love it. They dropped the pager in as soon as Kai started. He just said, oh, I can't leave this pager. That was it, that's all we got, boom, gone. And then later on, he was mentioning his pager again, and then Bonnie picked it up. He said I lied, and it's had a purpose. Love it, literally. It didn't need loads of information, it's just had a purpose.
I'm about to meet one of my only living relatives.
Technically, he's not living.
Oh,
Enzo, what the hell are you doing here?
Apparently rescuing this one from the world's most dreadful lunch.
Leave.
Or what?
Or maybe I'll pick up where Trip left off.
Yeah, I really wouldn't do that if I were you. I really don't feel like cleaning up 2 corpses today.
I'm Zach and Gail's daughter, Sarah Salvatore.
oh, imagine it's a videotape of Bonnie and him having banter.
This place is my own personal hell.
Whoa.
Oh, hey!
Check Damon vlogging.
What? No. Turtles are lame.
I want to see it.
Kai, if you so much as hurt one hair on her annoying little witch head, I will kill you and then...
That was so sweet. I can't believe I'm hearing your voice right now.
So Kai just left you in Portland? Where is he now?
Don't know. I hotwired a car.
You hotwired a car? Who are you?
Badass, apparently.
Well, Muncie's about 6.5 hours away, give or take a knuckle.
They've only
Liv's
got 8
pulling us out in
hours.
7.
I can make it in time.
Coming home.
Something's happening, man. Too good to be true.
We'll see you soon.
He's got Bonnie's blood on the ascendant. He's got everything he needs to get out.
Oh, imagine he just walks in this bar. That would be so good. Oh, yes. I wonder if he remembers who she is.
Are you going to order something, or?
How about a soda? Liv.
It's cheeky smile, man. He's sick.
Where is it?
Accusatory tone? What are you talking about?
The ascendant.
I don't have it.
Did you tell Damon where it is?
No. No, look, we all agreed to find another way to get Bonnie back.
You and I are the only ones who knew where it was. It's gone. You'd never tell anyone. Doesn't mean you didn't.
Are you saying Damon compelled me?
If you're compelled, it'll go away when we walk across the border.
That's so fucking good. I love it. How they can walk in and out. It's fucking well good.
Hang on.
I love that, just.
This is about Kai and Joe.
Yep. Kai's greatest hits. Staring us in the face.
Damon, he's gonna kill her.
Actually, he's going to merge with her.
Then why would she give you the ascendant?
Because I asked her very nicely.
It was the one thing trapping Kai, and she just gave it to you?
She didn't give it to me. Alaric stole it from her.
Of course you compel your best friend. I mean, why would that be off limits? Damon, I want Bonnie back more than anything. She's a chance for me to realize what a great guy you are so that I can fall in love with you all over again.
I actually think he likes Bonnie, me. Like, nothing to do with Elena at all, this situation. I've got to say as well, though, right? Can we all agree? Even if Damon didn't steal the ascendant, it's pretty much irrelevant he stole it or not, because Kai's back without him stealing it. You know, if that ascendant was in her drawer, like she said, Kai's still in the present. If the ascendant's not in the drawer and in possession with Liv, Kai's still in the present. So actually, the only thing, yeah, that's come out of it is beneficial, in my personal opinion, because without it, they're not going to get Bonnie back. Without it, Kai's back anyway. With it, Kai's back anyway. So to me, yeah, okay, Damon compelled him to take it, but it's not, until we see further down the line what it possibly does, it's not played anything bad. It's only benefited Bonnie possibly coming back, because Kai's got back on his own, with his own ascendant, with Bonnie's blood, and if he's going to go after Joe, he's going after her without her ascendant. So, yeah, That's my opinion. It might change because I do change my opinions when more information comes to light, but that's where I currently stand. That, yeah, he took it, but it didn't affect Kai coming back whatsoever. He done it himself.
She's saying you're stupid, and Stefan's agreeing.
He says you're a great punchline to a joke.
Everyone hates you.
I
Don't
don't.
be jealous, you can't vamp here.
Yeah, you seem like the type that would do better on your own. Excuse me, can we get 2 chocolate milkshakes, please?
Oh, he's put it on so he can't hear what he's saying.
All right, listen, in 10 seconds, you're gonna get up and walk out of here with me. The acting part shouldn't be too hard for you. I know you're lying.
Ah, Stephanie, you got me hooked.
I'll call you in a bit.
See what I'm talking about? Hooked. I wasn't even invested in that storyline whatsoever. One little thing, I'm like, oh my god, mate, Stefan, what's going on? Love it.
You know you can follow celebrities? They all Twitter the stupidest things. It's hilarious. I'm gonna get a real drink.
What about gin? Is that weird?
Not if you're a 50-year-old. Being as you look 19, I'm gonna need to see some ID. 1972.
That's not the most interesting thing on that ID.
Malachi Parker.
I
You
see.
didn't recognize me. Oh, he's so bad at hide and seek.
Is that Tyler?
Get out of here.
It's not even a werewolf, is it? He's not even. Where's he come from? Literally, unless he was just chilling there the whole time. But then that's kind of weird. I literally thought he would just dive through the window and just literally took him out. But he's just a normal guy.
If they want to talk, let them talk. What the hell do you care? Or you just hate Stefan? Turn me over to a vampire hunter and he hurt the one girl who can honestly do no wrong. Care because he does all that and is still considered a hero while I get stuck being a villain. He's just a liar. A little box of secrets. Come on, Mush, open the box.
Ale is my mother. I have these pictures. Why don't you believe me?
Because right now, Sarah Salvatore is in her dorm room at Duke University. She was adopted right out of the hospital by a great family. I made sure of it. Even though she doesn't know me, I've looked out for her entire life.
Well, you're getting nowhere. Oh, what she's playing at.
My name is Monique.
Bonnie, she had hope for both of us. She's the reason I survived. Turns out you spend time with someone and don't kill them, you actually become friends. I'm doing this for Bonnie, not for you.
Not always about you, Elena.
Who would have thought?
I've said that many times.
Weirder than it needs to be.
Yeah, I could have sworn that this used to squeak.
Bonnie and I came here every day. Closest thing I had to a picture of you.
I used to have so many good memories of this house. I burned it down.
You want to go inside?
Innit, she can go in and get some pictures and that and bring it back with him.
I'm sorry I compelled away the memories. They were only half mine.
Oh, I like that actually. The only half man. Oh, I love that as well.
No.
What did you do?
Kai is here.
Send me back!
Elena, you're over the border.
I mean, she is coming back, but like, fucking, they making us wait for it, aren't they? Every single time, man. Like, literally, last season, at the very end, Damon was just about to go through and then boom, got cancelled because of Luke. She's about to get there, boom, gets cancelled because of Tyler. Each time, they've had a justified reason for it. They've been shitting it, they've been trying to save their asses, but it's like, come on, man, just give us fucking Bonnie back now.
I met Sarah at the sleepaway camp. Sarah had a great life. Me? Not so much. Found out that she had no desire to find a real family.
You decided to find them for her.
I let him believe that the baby died. I wanted to protect her. I want her to have a normal life, no matter what.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Compel her and then tell her to put it back on.
You never met or heard of Sarah Salvatore.
Oh, it's gonna be Matt.
She's not my family. She's a con artist, and I'm just trying to get rid of her. Get out of here.
Get out of here! Oh, Enzo.
No screaming, love, and don't move.
There is no Sarah Salvatore. That baby died when Damon killed her mom.
Why wipe her memory, Steph? How about a countdown? 5 seconds. 4.
No!
Oh, he's killed her.
All this could have been avoided if you'd have just told the truth. Find out sooner or later.
Bonnie's gonna get to the house, and we will be gone.
Wait, are you guys talking about Bonnie Bennett? Because honestly, I didn't think she was all that great.
Pardon me.
Oh, Bennett. Oh, smart that one, Damon.
Anti-magic border.
Which means now there's a psycho loose in Mystic Fall.
And they can't stop
And
him.
no vampires around to stop him.
Can I just say, right, why do criminals do that? Like, they get put in prison for like 5-10 years, yeah, and they get out and like day one, they're back doing bad things again. It's like, come on, man, you got a second chance. I mean, it's totally different. Like, he's not been let out, he's just come back to go and kill again, which is the guy's crazy. But loads of people do that, don't they? They get put away for like armed robbery, yeah. Like 1 week after they've been out, they get put back in because they robbed the bank or like robbed the petrol station or something. It's like, what are you doing, man? You've been in prison for 5 years. Why not take a second, like literally take your second lifeline and literally improve yourself? But no. everybody just falls back in their own ways.
Look, I'm sorry that Enzo killed her. He's
a monster. But you could have stopped him and you didn't.
Matt, I promise you that everything I do, I have thought out over and over, making sure it's the right thing to do.
Because no matter how close vampires get to humans, our lives will always mean less.
Nah, Matt's driving around with a dead girl in his car. Oh, look, he's going to get excited, it's Bonnie. It's not.
She was on her way, but
at the last minute, something went wrong and it didn't work.
I feel tight, Jeremy.
How do you feel about being a hunter again?
Why?
Because I want you to help me kill Enzo.
Joe drove me across the border. Told her she was crazy. He'd never compel me. Look. When we had promised her we'd keep her brother locked away.
Yeah, I know. He's out, but it's not our fault.
It's not his fault, but he's got to give it him.
I left Bonnie a note at the house.
Oh, he's fucking smart, Damon. What's it say?
I told her we would be on the front porch.
Oh, no.
She sacrificed everything for us, over and over again. We were supposed to be there for her.
Oh, I'm loving that Damon. Fucking, like, I love Damon. Come on, Bonnie, man. Stay strong. Fucking, he's coming back for you.
I think Jane gets a bad rap.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I want to save Liv's life. Do you like making a deal with the devil?
You're not Lucifer, but I do like her. That is interesting. Me, the Kai's good. Fucking love Kai. Do you know what I love, right? I love how much Damon loves Bonnie. Who would have thought that that's what I needed in my life, literally. I'm well invested more in the Damon and Bonnie relationship than I am with the Elena and Damon relationship. I wonder if this is how we phase them out. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've had so much of Damon and Elena and all this, and she's lost her memories, kind of, but they're kind of working together, and she's kind of getting feels. But we're not even focusing on them, and we're focusing quite a lot heavily on Damon and Bonnie's side, me personally, and I'm loving it. I'm literally really drawn to it. I'm enjoying it way more than, like, the couple side, because we've had that for 5 seasons. Now we're getting a friendship bonding, and it's like, get in there, mate. I'm loving it. And how many people, right, I would like to know, how many people watch this episode and blame Damon for taking that ascendant? Not me at all. Literally, not me at all. I understand that he went against Alaric. He went against Joe. He went against the wishes of trying to keep her safe. But as I've previously stated, Kai returned regardless. Them taking that ascendant didn't do anything. It didn't make Kai stay. Didn't make him get to Mystic Falls. It didn't affect nothing. All it done is give Bonnie a bit of hope that she can get back. And that's all it is. I understand that Bonnie, she's stuck, she had hope, and she's like, I'm going back, and then boom, it's gone, it's been whipped away. But the fact is, yeah, she's there, devastating, it's lost again. But there's positives, Bonnie. They've been there. They've actually got in your realm. And that is what I would take as a positive. Because if they could do it once, they could do it again. And I can't wait to find out. And that is going to wrap up today's video. How exciting is Season 6, honestly. I really thought Bonnie was going to get back in this episode, you know. It's always the case. They bring us, they get us so close, and then boom, gets wiped away. But I'm loving the relationship that is being formed with Damon and Bonnie. I know that they've not been together as one in the past 3 episodes, but the speaking and what they're saying. I love the fact that when they was about to come back to the present, Bonnie and Damon, you know, he said that, I suppose there's a billion people you'd rather be here. She's like, nope, not really. You seen how much he was like a little married couple when he was living in 1994. And then obviously Damon's back. He's saying he misses her. He's calling her Bonbon. He's gone there to save her. Literally, Elena was like, you don't have to do everything for me. Mate, he's not doing it for you. He's doing it for himself. He's doing it for Bonnie. They're getting so strong, mate. I'm loving it. Stefan, I actually love the fact that Enzo was like, look, everybody says that I'm a bad guy. I go around killing people. Matt was like, yeah, you're a bad guy because you kill people. He's like, what? But you all love Stefan. Mate, the guy kills so many people. Yeah, you just blame me. The only difference between me and Stefan is I'm open about it. I literally go around, I buzz, I parade it. You know, I show everybody that I kill people. Stefan does it in the quiet, in the wake. He's literally like a silent killer. He has let bodies drop. And I've asked this question one time before, and it's pretty much near impossible. It literally is near impossible. But who has killed the most people? That is what I would like to know. At first, I really thought it was Damon. And then I thought it was Stefan. And then and now I don't know. Like, who has killed the most in this show now? It's not Enzo, because he's only just come into it. And it's got to be out of Stefan and Damon. But it might be Stefan who's killed the most people. And that is what's interesting, because like you say, we always praise Stefan. What a good brother. Everyone's like, he's the best brother, he's the most sensible one, he's the kindest, he's literally the one that does the most logical things compared to Damon. But if you lay it down in a timeline, in a flat piece of paper, and write down the names, who has killed the most people, the innocents, that is an interesting debate. I like the fact that Enzo countered Matt with that, and then obviously he put it to the test as well. Stefan was really clever in saying that, you know, you're not a Salvatore. I know that you're not a Salvatore, because what actually happened is the baby stayed alive. I put her into adoption. I don't know if he said he put her into adoption, he compelled everyone to forget or something, but he knows she's alive. He's made sure she's safe. He's tracked her throughout the years, making sure she's got a happy family and she's living somewhere and she's growing up well. I really like that from Stefan. You know, what a guy that is. So he knew instantly she was chatting. Now, fair play to this girl, because she was saying, look, she's been brought up in a foster home all her life, been passed around. She met her, she realised that she had no intention of ever finding a family. She was like, oh, okay, why do I should just go there and take it. I'll pretend to be one of them. This family that I'm going to get is possibly better than the one that I've got, seeing as I've got none. You know, I can't say I like it, but I've got to respect it. That hustle is strong, and it could actually work as well if there wasn't vampires, unlucky for her. And Enzo, obviously, Stefan compelled her to forget everything that happened and to leave. Enzo was like, mate, I know you turned that machine on. What is it that you compelled her? Why has she lost her memory, and why is she leaving? Well, Stefan wouldn't tell him. He said, I'll give you 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dead, mate. And he's like, literally, I'll find out one way or another, and bounced. Well, Matt had the argument with Stefan. He's like, look, you say Enzo's a bad person, but you're just saying you could have saved her life. You know, her life is literally in your hands as well, and you said nothing. Stefan's like, do you think that was easy for me? You know, literally, everything that I do, I've already thought about the situation beforehand and played out the possibilities. So it's interesting. I love the fact that Matt's counted it, but now he's gone to Jeremy saying, look, I need you to get your hunting skills back on. We need to go after Enzo. I personally think that Jeremy's going to die. For some reason, I always say Jeremy's going to die. And I think the reason why I say Jeremy is because he's more of like, oh, Jeremy's died more than Matt. If Matt died, people are just, well, quite a lot of people might be clapping, like, get in there, mate. About time he's gone. So I think like, that's why I always sway to Jeremy. But literally the main focus about this was Kai getting back to the present. He's going to have to live. He's took her powers. He was trying to, well, it looked like he was trying to kill her. But Tyler come in, saved her. Spun back at the end, you know. He drawn Damon and Elena back to the present just before Bonnie could arrive, because obviously they was getting attacked and he didn't want Kai to come and find Liv and the Ascendant. Well, turns out Kai did find them, smashed it, burnt it, so that Ascendant's gone. I'm guessing the only one that's left is the one that Kai brought with him, wherever that is. Do you know what I was actually thinking? When Damon went over with Elena to find Bonnie, he could have took the teddy bear, couldn't he? If he took the teddy, because she had got her powers back, how interesting would that have been? That would have been a great idea. It's literally just popped in my head then. And then Kai's ended up at the end of the episode in Tyler's house, put a glass to his neck and said, look, you know, you think I'm going to try and kill Liv? I actually don't. I wanted to save her life. It's like, what the hell, mate? So I'm really interested. Kai is really good. I'm excited that he's in it. I don't know what I'm going to get. That's what I love. A couple of twists and turns, unexpected things. And you get me sucked in, and that is literally what I am. Season 6 has started off great. So thanks for clicking on my video today. If you guys did enjoy it, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.